one more time. Good afternoon to all of our followers, ating subscribers ng ating YouTube channel, and sa mga followers ng ating profile dito sa Facebook. So this is another podcast on the road episode. On today's date, today is the 25th day of July 2023. And it's just the right time to conduct another podcast on the road episode here in our location in the middle of the desert as we move forward to our journey to the home base. And to make use of the time, we'll be having another podcast on the road episodes. So recently, may mga nakikita tayong mga post on social media, particularly dun sa ating nasalihan na Architecture Students group, yan. And most of the frequently asked questions, particularly dun sa mga nasa senior high school na nagbabalak kumuha ng architecture. So marami silang mga concerns, and as I have mentioned, may mga frequently asked questions sila with regard to some background check, yan, some anticipation of the course itself. So most probably may mga nabago doon sa mga curriculum, pero yung pinaka basic outline of the course itself remains to be similar. At meron naman kasi ang outline which is approved by the CHED, the Commission on Higher Education. So, nag-browse din ako dun sa mga curriculum ng iba-ibang universities, wherein mapa private university man ito or mapa state university, yan, parehas din naman yung outline at yung may mga pinagkaiba lang sila in terms of the arrangements. Tapos yung mga units naman, most probably mga nagkakapare-parehas din naman yon. So I will be giving you some outline of the curriculum that I have taken during my time, during my college days. Kasi nung time na yon medyo it's quite distant from today's date. Yet medyo matagal-tagal na din. So it started when I entered college, enrolling Bachelor of Science in Architecture way back in 1995. At as expected nga, sabi ko nga doon sa isang podcast on the road episode wherein I mentioned na nandyan talaga yung expectation wherein yung kursong aking kinuha is supposedly to be completed within the span of 5 years. Kasi yun yung pinaka-standard duration ng Bachelor of Science in Architecture during my time, and during these times parehas pa rin naman. So may narinig tayo na sa ibang university they are offering tri-semester arrangements, so medyo mas mapapaaga yung completion, pero we will be dealing with the usual arrangement, the usual coverage of the curriculum na 5 years talaga yan. So initially may nagtanong dyan, she is torn in between taking some other course in architecture, tapos tinatanong yung iba, meron po ba itong math? Ayan, medyo mahina ako sa mathematics, ayan, medyo mahina ako sa drawing. Pero sabi ko nga, as per my responses, may mga bagay naman na matututunan natin as we go along with the course, pero ang pinaka-importante dyan is the decision to take it. Yan. Na yung kursong yung kukunin, yun, nandun yung willingness mo talaga in spite and regardless of what lies ahead. Yun. So, syempre, advantage din yung meron kang idea kung ano yung kukunin mo. Unlike during my time, talagang wala akong ka-idea kung ano itong architecture. Basta ang pagkakaintindi ko lang during the time that I was inquiring, ito ay engineering course at the same time it's a combination of arts and engineering. Yan, may sciences din. May mga minor subjects din like English and Filipino. May mga logic. Yan, tapos meron pa nga kaming during the time na results life eh. Pero syempre, ito ay additional lang dun sa aming kurso at dun sa ibang mga universities eh. Hindi naman sila palagay ko hindi rin sila nag-take up ng ganitong type of subjects. Pero yung pinag-uusapan natin is yung major subject, it has to be consistent with the outline as approved by the Commission on Higher Education. So first year, nandyan yung ating major subjects na Design 1, yan, meron tayong Graphics 1, meron tayong Visual Tech 1. So yun ang pinaka-foundation ng 3 different aspects ng isang architecture course, first year, first semester. Yung Design 1, as far as I remember, it was the introduction to architectural design. So dyan natin inaral yung mga symbols. So it will all start with the symbols kasi ang pinaka-foundation talaga ng architecture first is to know the symbols and what are the contents of each of the plans. Yung pinaka-basic plans. Kaya nga nung Design 1 eh, mga ginagawa namin dyan, bago kami formally nabigyan ng plate para gumawa ng isang plano ng isang maliit na bahay, ang bungalow, 2-bedroom bungalow yan. So inaaral muna namin dyan yung mga symbols ng windows, mga type of windows yan, kasi meron tayong mga fixed windows, meron tayong sliding windows, meron din tayong mga casement windows, meron tayong awning windows, hopper windows, and so forth yan. Tapos sa mga doors naman, yan, pinag-aralan din natin as the part of the foundation yung mga symbols with regards to doors. Meron tayong mga hinge doors, yan, mga swing type doors. Meron tayong sliding doors, yan. Tapos meron dyan yung meron pa nga dyan yung door na double action na sinasabi na you can push it forward and you can pull it at the same time. Unlike dun sa mga bedroom doors, kadalasan ng bedroom doors talagang yan, pagpapasok ka, it will be swinging inwards yan. Pag lalabas ka, syempre you will pull the handle of the door para itong pinto ay bumukas, ganyan. Tapos meron din tayo mga symbols for arches wherein wala itong pinto, opening lang yan. Yan. Tapos yung mga standard sizes, gaano ba kalaki or kalapad yung minimum size of door for toilets, yan. Dati parang ang startup pa namin nun, basta yung clear door opening para sa mga toilet is 60 cm yan. Pero I believe na ngayon kasi syempre iba na yung anthropometrics ng mga tao. So most probably yung mga design ngayon, particularly to the doors yan, mas malaki na yung mga requirement ng doors ngayon unlike before. Kasi ngayon yung mga generation ng mga tao ngayon mas matatangkad sila and yung physique nila is iba kesa dun sa around 30 years or 40 years or 50 years ago, parang ganun. So this is part of the design consideration when it comes to standards kasi syempre meron tayong tinatawag na Asian standard sizes yan kasi by race yung mga end users ng ating project kung saan ito nakalocate, so meron siyang tinatawag na mga design standards. Kaya meron tayong National Building Code at meron din tayong International Building Code. So yung ating local guide for planning at designing an architecture project, kung ito ay tatayo sa Pilipinas, ito ay susunod dapat sa National Building Code. Yan. Kung ito naman ay tatayo sa ibang bansa, so dalawa yung reference dyan, International Building Code saka yung Local Building Code noong bansa kung saan itong project na ito ay itatayo. Parang gano'n. And then, we started as first year. Meron kaming Graphics 1. At dito sa Graphics 1, dito namin ginawa yung architectural lettering. Yan. May mga tinatawag kaming Tom Q Vaxi. Yan. Ito yung pinaka-memorable sa akin itong Graphics 1 at yung mga abbreviations nung ginagamit dito sa mga activities. Yan. Sa architectural lettering, yung Tom Q Vaxi, TOMVAXNY, ito yung mga letters kung saan mas malalaki o mas malalapad yung space na nakukonsume nila pagdating dito sa template. Yun. Ibig sabihin, yung letter H ay mas maliit kumpara doon sa letter T. Yun. Parang ganon yung yung description. Kaya itong Tom Q vaccine nito, just imagine, I can still remember these things even though it has been how many years now? 95, yan, 2000, 23 years to 28 years na pala. Unang ginawa natin yung Graphics 1 way back in 1995, first semester of first year. Yan, sa aking university, sa NAUST, sa Nueva Ecija. And then, kasama dito sa Graphics 1, yung mga paggamit ng drafting tools. Yan. So, ito yung architectural drafting basics. Nandyan yan sa Graphics 1. And then, yung Design 1, nandyan na din yung paggawa ng plano at initial formulation of the design concept. Yan. Wala pang masyadong fancy designs during the Design 1 kasi since it is the basic and the foundation of architectural design, so yung mga key points ang kinukuha natin dito. Yung ano ba yung interrelationship in between spaces, yun. And then, yung isang major subject pa dyan, which is the third one dun sa aking curriculum, is the Visual Technique 1. Dito naman natin ginagawa yung mga presentations, mga techniques in preparing shades and shadows muna kami noong una using the pencil. Kaya nga dito sa Visual Tech 1, dito ko unang naintindihan kung bakit may iba-ibang klaseng mga pencils na ginagamit ang isang architecture student or isang art student. Yan. Kasi siyempre nung nandun tayo sa high school, ang alam lang nating pencil usually yung colored yellow na pencil na merong siyang number 1, 2, 3 at during the time hindi ko rin masyadong naiintindihan kung bakit may 1, may 2 at may 3. Yan. Basta natatandaan ko noon, kapag gagamit ng pencil na number 1, medyo malinaw yung sulat kapag ang ginamit mo is number 1. Kaya nga yung palang number 1 na yellow pencil na ito is recommended during the time of exams na gagamit ka ng shading. Yun. Tapos yung number 2 is in between number 2, ayan, is in between 1 and 3. Obviously, yun yung number 2 talaga yan. Pero yung ibig sabihin, yung softness noong kanyang LED, yan, is average. Malinaw din naman yung number 2 pero hindi kasing linaw nung number 1. At mas madali-dali siyang tasahan. Hindi siya masyadong napuputol unlike do sa number 1 na medyo sensitive kasi nga pag medyo mapurol yung iyong sharpener, yung number 1 medyo nauubos yan kasi napuputol kaagad yung yung kanyang tasa. Yeah. And then yung number 3, which is bihira akong gamitin during high school kasi malabo yung sulat ng number 3 pero matigas yung matigas yung LED niya at ang alam ko lang malabo siyang isulat. So still I don't have the idea why we have 1, 2, and 3 until later na pumasok ako sa architecture at yung mga yellow colored pencil nito considered na pambatang pencil na kasi pag college ka na at kumukuha ka na engineering, particularly with the architecture course, yan, iba na yung mga pencil na gagamitin. At parang natandaan ko dati mayroong bookstore dun sa amin, at dun sa bookstore na yan marami siyang iba-ibang engineering school supplies, yan. Tapos merong yung brand na color blue, yan. Since our podcast on the road is not sponsored, so bibigyan na natin siya ng description. At yung color blue nito, wala siyang eraser, yan. At meron siyang mga iba-ibang letters, meron din siyang mga letters and numbers, ganyan. So meron siyang F, meron siyang HB, yan, meron siyang B, meron siyang E, yan. May mga iba-ibang codings yung kanyang pencil. At tapos meron dong pamphlet na nakalagay, "Know your pencil." So I got curious about this pamphlet kasi noong time na yun malapit yun dun sa may pinaka central market, wherein doon ako nag-aaral sa city na yun, sa Cabanatuan City, sa Nueva Ecija. And then nung nakita ko nga tong pamphlet na ito, I took one since it's free. Yeah. So habang ako ay pauwi ng bahay, binabasa ko tong Know Your Pencil na pamphlet na ito ng isang well-known brand for engineering school supplies. Yeah. So doon ko naintindihan na yung pala yung B, yung pala yung HB, yung pala yung F, ayan, yung pala yung E, ayan. Meron pang H, yan. And then sa ibang brand, almost may mga ganun ding relative codings yung kanilang mga pencil. At nung kami na ay nag-start dito sa Visual Technique 1, Shade and Shadows using charcoal pencil. Iba pa yung charcoal pencil kasi charcoal pencil is more on yung mga charcoal drawing, shade and shadows. At may iba-ibang brand dyan. At itong color blue na technical pencil nito, wala siya nung series of charcoal during the time dun sa aming available bookstore. Yun. So doon ang limited lang ako doon sa kanilang letter E, ayan, sa kanilang letter B, which is soft nib, ayan, yun yung ginagamit namin. So trying to recall those initial plates that we had during the time. So gumawa kami dyan ng mga shade and shadows ng basic objects, yung circle, cube, sphere, cone, pyramid, yan. And then yung nagkaroon kami ng mga exercises with regards to still life using monochromatic, yan. Yung pala yung tawag nila doon, monochromatic, kasi one tone lang talaga yung gagamitin, one color lang. At basically monochromatic is black and white. Tapos yung ginagawa namin doon is basically yung mga fruits, yan, fruits in a bowl. Tapos yung pala, kaya pala namin pinag-aaralan yun sa visual technique kasi gagamitin namin to in preparation to the next semesters at incoming semesters ng aming kurso na Bachelor of Science in Architecture. Yan. So yan yung mga initial na ginagawa sa first year, first sem. Pero prior to that, syempre bago mag-enroll at nakapasa na sa college entrance exam at talagang nandyan na yung given na, yung talagang ito na yung kukunin kong kurso kasi during the time na sign up ka or mag-register ka for college entrance exam, yan, ilalagay mo dyan kung saan yung kursong gusto mong kunin. At as I have mentioned on the previous podcast episode, na yung aking first choice and second choice actually is civil engineering and fine arts. Though hindi rin ako talaga wholeheartedly na makapag-decide whether I would take one and leave the other behind. Kasi syempre yung aking interest in terms of mathematics at mga analysis, yan, mga computation, ito makukuha ko lang to sa civil engineering. Pero yung aking passion to draw and to do some presentations, yan, arts, hindi ko naman yan na maipupursu sa fine arts kasi wala namang fine arts dun sa aming probinsya. Yeah. So, by chance, talagang siguro by destiny, nung time na yon na I'm about to enter college, na-introduce itong Bachelor of Science in Architecture doon sa mismong State University where I'm about to enter as a college student. Yon. Kasi I didn't came from a well-to-do family, so I can even consider that the life status during the time is even below the middle class. Yun. Kasi yung middle class, kahit paano, nakakapagpaaral ang middle class at kahit sabihin na ang tuition fees ay hindi nababayaran in full one time or even semi-annual na mga nasa middle class, at least yung mga middle class during the time, nakakapagpaaral sila even by sabihin na natin na monthly basis ng payment ng tuition at kayang at least i-manage yung allowance ng estudyante ng isang middle class. But during my time, I'm not being embarrassed to admit it on the podcast na I believe na hindi ko talaga inabot yung middle class during the time. Though, nagtatrabaho ang aking mga magulang, they're earning for our living, pero syempre, yung kanilang earnings ay hindi pa ready para makapagpaaral ng kolehiyo, lalo na sa private institution. So, ang naging option ko during the time is to take an opportunity and try my best to pass the college entrance exam sa isang state university sa Nueva Ecija sa Cabanatuan. At nung ako ay pumasa sa entrance exam, yan, choosing architecture for my course, yan, at yan talaga yung finally I made up my mind na ito na talaga yung kurso ko. At I believe that this course will lead me to the realization of my dreams and will help me out to enrich whatever skill that I had prior to the college course itself. Yun. At tayo ay bumabiyahe pa rin sa ating on the way to the home base. Yan. At medyo malapit-lapit na tayo sa ating home base. At kaya quite slow down this afternoon. At medyo alalay muna tayo at maraming sasakyan. Yan. Don't forget to give signal whenever you change lanes. Yan. So ito yung ginagawa natin in order to make use of the time. Kasi syempre medyo mahaba-haba din to. It's, the travel time from the site office to the home base usually lasts for 30 to 40 to 45 minutes at average kung walang traffic. At kung traffic naman, syempre alam na this na wala talaga siyang definite expected time of arrival. Yan, kanyang ETA. So balik tayo dito sa ating podcast on the road episode for today. At yung mga nagtatanong naman tungkol sa mathematics, sinasabi niya, pwede po ba ako mag-architecture? Medyo mahina ako sa mathematics pero nakaka-drawing naman ako. So actually, mathematics is part of the course itself at it's being offered even in the first year and first semester. Meron tayong mga basic mathematics dyan. Continuation ng mathematics na meron tayo nung high school, wherein meron ding algebra, may trigonometry, yan. Meron tayong integral calculus, meron tayong differential calculus, at yung continuation din nung ating physics subject noong high school, meron din yan sa architecture. Kapag kayo ay umentra na sa freshman stage, yung first year, yan, meron na dyan. At ito naman, continuation nga, katulad ng sinabi ko, noong natackle during the high school days. At kung halimbawa naman, syempre, naipasa natin yan for sure nung tayo ay high school, kasi obviously, kolehiyo na tayo, nakagraduate na tayo ng high school, di ba? So, there is nothing wrong about having mathematics, at there is nothing to be afraid of, kasi syempre gagamitin pa rin naman natin ang mathematics at ang physics kapag tayo ay nagtuloy-tuloy dito sa ating kurso na architecture. At kung halimbawa naman engineering naman ang kurso, meron pa rin naman silang mathematics, meron pa rin naman silang physics, at basically sa lahat halos ng kurso meron talagang math. Yan. So dahil nga itong ating Bachelor of Science in Architecture is also a branch of engineering, yan, talagang i-expect natin na itong mga computations and analysis will be part of our preparation for the profession itself. At yung ating board exam, sabi natin yan, may mga basic calculations din tayo dyan. At yung mga ating architectural programming, kahit yung mga higher architecture subjects, major subjects natin, talagang papasok talaga dyan yung sinasabi natin na mathematics, kasi magko-compute tayo ng occupant load, yan, which is nandun yan sa may National Building Code. Kung ikaw ay magdi-design ng isang opisina, yan, so parang I'll try to recall, parang 10.3 square meter per person ang occupant load niyan. Tapos kapag halimbawa ang i-design mo naman ay isang restaurant, parang natatandaan ko yata parang 1.4 square meter per person, parang ganun, as a minimum. Kasi syempre yan yung pinaka basic calculations para ma-generate or ma-establish yung total area para doon sa iyong i-design na space, like dining space, yan, kung 1.4 square meter per person yan, at you are expecting 100 persons capacity, so multiply mo yung 100 by 1.4 as a minimum. So from that point of results ng iyong makukuha sa calculation, sabihin natin 140 square meter, ito yung minimum kung saan dito mo i-arrange ngayon yung mga tables and chairs, yan. Kasi ang space naman na i-occupy ng isang tao kapag siya ay nakatayo, sabihin na natin, so estimate natin na yung tao at average size, yung hindi naman siya sabihin na natin na bulky or payat, or yung average lang. So most probably siguro pag nakatayo yan, yung space na na-occupy niya is, let's say, 0.5 meter by 0.5 meter. So this is 0.25 square meter, parang ganon. Tapos kapag nakaupo naman siya, syempre naka-fold yung leg niya, tapos naka-sit down position siya. So yung area na ma-occupy ng mismong chair, meron yung square meter. Tapos yung area na ma-occupy ng kanyang legs, meron din yung square meter. So at average, dito nga pumapasok yung occupant load as a minimum requirement, as a basis of the initial calculations of spaces Yun, kaya meron tayong 1.4 dyan. Kasama na din yung table, kasama na dyan yung initial area of movement within the dining area dyan sa, let's say, restaurant, ganyan, or kaya fast food, parang ganun. And then yung kitchen naman sa restaurant, meron din siyang basic computations kung ilang percentage ng dining area yung magiging size ng kitchen. So ganito yung mga key points wherein wala pa tayo dun sa architectural character. Nandun pa lang tayo sa formulation nung mismong spaces and allocation of spaces. Tapos, meron tayong tinatawag dyan during the first year na matrix diagram. Meron tayong bubble diagram. Yan. Bubble diagram is like literally it's a bubble, yan. Pero yung size ng bubble mo will be visually proportion doon sa ine-expect mong size ng area. Para saan ba yung bubble diagram? Bakit ba meron ito? Kasi ngayon, nakikita natin na sa internet, maraming nakakagawa ng plano, pero this is by experience. Yung iba, hindi naman architecture students ang kanilang inaaral or tinapos, pero nakakakita sila ng mga brochures ng mga real estate and development companies dun sa kanilang mga binebentang mga units, ganyan. So meron sila nakikita dyan na mga parang mga model plan layout, parang gano'n. Pero initially, pag architecture student ka, gagamit ka ng bubble diagram to visualize yung flow, to visualize the relationship in between the spaces. So bigyan natin ng isang example. Halimbawa, gagawa kayo ng isang 2-bedroom bungalow house, yan, na merong carport, yan. So pagpasok mo sa sa pagdi-design, so basically ang uunahin mo dyan, you have to list down the spaces that your project requires. So parang gagawa ka ngayon ng table, lalagay mo dyan, kailangan ko ng single carport, yan. So kailangan ko ng living room, kailangan ko ng dining area, kailangan ko ng common toilet, yan. Lalagay ko dyan yung bedroom 1 saka bedroom 2. Ngayon, kung halimbawa gusto mo mag-add ng dirty kitchen para dun sa external side ng iyong bahay, so lalagay mo dyan dirty kitchen, laundry, and service area. Yan. Kung medyo generous pa yung iyong space, so pwede ka maglagay dyan ng foyer, yan, or lanay, gano'n. So pwede ka din maglagay dyan ng hall, yan. Hall is a space in between two significant areas within the house. Halimbawa, meron kang isang bedroom dyan, tapos meron kang gusto mo maglagay ng maliit na hall as a landing platform, yan. Parang landing yan. Yung usually na nasasabi ng mga colloquial terms, yan. Lalagyan ka ng landing dyan para pagpasok mo ng bahay, yan, meron kang pagbababaan ng iyong mga gamit, yan, at meron kang lalagyan ng mga sapatos, ganyan, or a hall doon sa iyong in between the bedrooms, yan. So pwede ka maglagay dyan ng mga ibang items and accessories para pag tuntong mo dyan sa hall na yan, so meron ka pang additional space to move in case man halimbawa papasok ko sa kwarto, maglalagay ka ng mga gamit or mag-aalis ka ng mga gamit sa iyong kwarto. The same way dun sa transition spaces, yan, may mga tinatawag tayong anteroom, yung isang room bago mag-room, yan, anteroom. So that means prior to the bedroom, meron pang isang maliit na space na enclosed. Yan, kasi pag yung space in between bedrooms or prior to the bedroom itself at wala naman siyang door, hindi naman siya enclosed, so pwede natin siyang tawagin as hall. Ngayon, kung halimbawa naman ang area is enclosed at usually makikita natin to dun sa mga hotels, sa mga hotel rooms na bago ka dumating dun sa mismong bedroom ng hotel, meron pang isang platform dyan, meron siyang parang loading area dyan or unloading area. Usually yung loading area saka unloading area, ito naman ay ginagamit dun sa mga buildings wherein meron kang mga storages, dyan binababa yung mga gamit or mga garbage disposal, kaya doon yung ginagamit natin yung terms na loading and unloading area. May loading and unloading area para sa mga stocks, kung halimbawa ang project na dinidesign mo is a supermarket or even a restaurant, kung saan dito ibinababa yung mga goods, and even sa mga hotels, meron din mga loading and unloading area. Tapos, sa mga garbage collections, meron ding loading and unloading area. So, as we go along with the podcast, that magkakaroon tayo ng mga separate podcast episodes for every year based dun sa aking experience, which I can share with you. Though, sabihin na natin that this is just like a benchmark para magkaroon kayo ng idea kung ano ba yung mga pinagdaanan ng mga former architecture students na now are practicing the profession itself, na natapos na yung kurso, naipasa na ang board exam, and working in line with the profession itself, na nagkaroon din ng variations in terms of experience, different type of projects handled, and so forth. So, 6:11 in the evening is our time at tayo ay nandito na sa ating home base. So, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you. Kahit medyo maikli yung ating podcast on the road episode for today, ay nagkaroon tayo ng time to share some past experiences as an outline, as a benchmark for all of those who are aspiring to be part of the profession, at sa mga ating mga incoming Bachelor of Science in Architecture freshmen, at sa ating mga senior high schools, at even yung mga lower high schools. You are also invited and you're welcome to join the Podcast on the Road episode series here in our location in the middle of the desert. So thank you very much. Once again, this is Architect Chris. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you find that this channel is worth your thumbs up and worth your support. Maraming salamat po, and God bless us all.